Sorry, folks. I had to take a drink of water. But today's episode on YTV Presents Speak on This. My speak on this is about Phil Robertson. What I feel about Phil Robertson, about what he said. Okay. This ties in, as far as I'm concerned, to the fact that people think that they're only saying his belief in the Bible is wrong. When in fact, what you're also saying is that his constitutional rights are wrong. On top of that, because you're saying that he doesn't have the freedom to express himself. He doesn't have the freedom to say whatever he wants, according to you. Okay? Let me let you in on a little secret, and this might go in a different direction, but with this video I'm going to stick with. Okay? We have basically gone from sheep to sheep. Um, we've gone from sheep that are just grazing in the green meadows and just trying to mind their own business to sheep that are all about the self and all about selfishness and all about, you know, this and that and other thing. And also all about thinking exactly the same. Okay, that's what people want. People want people to think exactly the same. Yet, okay, and I bring this up not to say that I want it to happen, but I bring this up because if we're moving in that direction, then we need to move in that direction in all areas. Okay? The word cripple. I still hear it used. I still hear it used. I don't hear it in the day-to-day, but I still hear it used on the main media. Okay? And I'm not up in arms about it. You know? Oh well, it's used. The N-word is still used. So, if we're going to move in a certain way, why aren't we entirely there? You know, why are we picking and choosing? You know, you can't talk about certain things, but you can talk about others. You can't have an opinion about certain things, but you can have an opinion about the government. You can have an opinion about anything you want, as long as it's of the mass majority. That's what you're saying. You're saying it needs to somehow be cleared by uh, whoever. You know, in a sense, you've just replaced God with each other. You know, you've just said, well, we've got to check we've got to check with each other. Okay, well, I thought we wanted to be a world where we didn't check with anybody. You know, I thought that was the ultimate goal. Which, I gotta be honest, I don't agree with any of it. Because in order to say something, you should you know, you should be worried about offending people, but you shouldn't be so worried that it affects your core belief. If you believe something, you believe it, you know? And maybe I'm wrong in this belief because, in this understanding of things, but nowhere does it say that the people surrounding the gay person are in any way in trouble. They're saying the gay person. So we're free to care about the gay person, just as long as we don't follow that path, as long as we don't go down that path. And again, that's what you believe. Okay. Now I want to talk directly to the Christians because here's something else that we've forgotten. Okay. Even in Phil Robertson's quote, he says he loves everybody. Okay. If you watch the complete quote, at the end, he says he loves everybody. And he says, if you want to be gay, that's your choice. Okay. Nobody listens to that part. But everybody focuses in on the fact, well, he said, you know, uh, gay is wrong according to the Bible, and I believe in the Bible. But he also said he loves everybody. Well, and that if somebody that he knows wants to be gay, that's up to them. That's something that they want to be, you know. And I think, personally, he doesn't have it wrong when he says that, because he's saying, you know what, I love you, whether or not you're gay or not. But according to my belief, you're in trouble, and oh well. You know, he's not saying that he wants to go out and stamp out gay people. Yeah, you know, he's not taking a rifle to anyone. He's not physically, uh, you know, taking. He's obviously not taking it word for word, because if he was, he would be shooting gay people, and yet he's not doing that. You know, so obviously he believes, and he believes that God only has the right to judge, not man. You know, and that's another thing, you know, everybody keeps getting up in arms about God has the right to determine your fate, you know, on what's going to happen to you. Man doesn't. Man doesn't decide what's going to happen to you. Now, I watch a lot of History Channel. Okay, and the reason why I don't read the Bible is because, I mean, I check up on stuff, but I don't read it word for word, because I watch a lot of History Channel. And according to History Channel, though it was divinely uh, brought down, and I believe that, a lot of fingerprints show that it was man who decided what went in it, went in it, and what didn't. Okay. Now I have a problem with that because it is basically telling me we don't even know what parts were divinely inspired and what parts were, tinkered with. They tell you bits and pieces on the History Channel, but they don't tell you exactly. You know, but that is just my belief. People need to start. If you're gonna be up and arms about something, people need to start really investigating, really looking into things. Okay, yesterday I didn't know something, and I saw a quote, and I thought it was appalling because it was basically making fun uh, of Phil Robertson's quote, and it was saying something about it said Leviticus. I don't remember the verse or anything, but it said that uh, man should not keep his uh, his hair unkept. Okay. Well, I read the comments afterwards, and some were attacking him, and some were actually pretty good, in my opinion. And one man even said that he knew what the word Leviticus meant, and the word Leviticus mainly means, uh, and I'm paraphrasing here, but it basically means that um, that priests are not to uh, have their hair unkept. It's the laws of the priest. Okay, and so basically, the priests are not supposed to have their hair unkept. Okay, so until we've like researched it and really looked up what different words mean, what Leviticus means, we really can't sit here and go, oh well, that's what it says and that's what it says. You know, look up what Leviticus means. Look up what you know Hebrews means. Hebrews, it could have a totally different meaning than what we know it as now. Look stuff up. Don't automatically attack because it's there to be attacked. Don't attack a man just simply for you know doing what in his constitution says is right. I may get a lot of flack for this, but you know what? I don't care because he has the right to believe. He has the right to an opinion. Okay, and for you to be up in arms about it is only saying he doesn't have a right to believe. He doesn't have a right to say whatever he wants. He has to somehow go through you to believe it. Well, I don't think so. Anyway, that's my rant, and I've probably gotten overboard, but we'll see. Hopefully this uploads. Uh, this is Dynamite Crip saying good night, or good day, rather, and I hope you watch this video. Bye.